They call this Free Syria, but armed checkpoints are scattered throughout Idlib province. There are a dozen different rebel factions operating here, and many don't like cameras. Here, HTS is in control of much of Idlib. It's an alliance of jihadists who insist they're no longer linked to Al-Qaeda. They have a strict code of conduct, and I'm told to dress accordingly. Look at the black sign to your right on the lamppost. We spot several telling women they should be veiled and others banning smoking. A few miles away from where we are, a group of men are accused of being IS bombers. A picture by the HTS media wing shows the 6 men saying their final prayers. The next picture is taken after the shooting. IS is still operating in parts of this area, but the rebels are now focused on one last big battle. They're building their defences with diggers and by hand, preparing sandbags and trenches.
We're going
to be much better prepared than they expect, he says. We'll hit him in a way he's never experienced before, this man warns. The civilians are not at all convinced. They've been living under these conditions, some of them, for years, moving from place to place, fleeing from bombing and shelling and trying to get to safety. This is the last rebel holdout, and now this is under threat. The regime wants Idlib under its control, and those in the middle are terrified. This family of 16 has moved 4 times already. We are afraid of everything, she says. Her sister says, we don't know what to do with the children or where to go for safety. Got nowhere else to go now. The population here has roughly doubled to nearly 3 million with all the displaced people. They struggle under tents with few facilities. Many have never known any other life than war. Just the word regime terrifies us because they kill children and women, and no one cares about what's happening to us. This clinic serves 90,000 people, many of whom have lost relatives or bear the scars of war. This little boy lost his father in Aleppo.
We are living in a big prison. No water, no electricity, we are facing hard conditions.
The UN and human rights groups have warned of an humanitarian disaster if the regime tries to take Idlib by force. The people sheltering here can only await their fate. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Idlib province.